Hi, I'm Ted Batt, Director of Visual Arts Program at the Academy Center of the Arts, and we are doing a special art talks tonight. We're doing Blind Date with Art. And I have here with me Tarsha Joyner. And welcome, Tarsha.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm Mrs. Joy, and
Joy.
I am the owner and head treat maker at Mrs. Joy's Absolutely Fabulous Treats. But art led me into that job because I was an artist first, and now I just use different mediums to create.
That's right, and I've seen a lot of her pieces, and they are works of art, incredible pieces. But I actually know you from when you were a student.
Yes.
And you were a photographer, and I'm sure
Yes.
you still are.
Can I just say that the first conversation I remember having with you is when I didn't make it into an art show and I just wanted to give up. I was such a noob.
Yes. And hopefully I talked you into keep entering.
Oh my God, you did. I love you for that. Yeah.
Well, good. Well, we are going to go into the gallery and we're going to look at, pick out a piece of art for you to react to.
I'm excited.
Okay. Come on, follow me.
Okay.
I'll just tell you the name of it. It's called Dancing to the Other Side. So, what do you think about that?
Well, I think that it has a lot of movement in it, and I love how there's like so many different planes to look at. Mm-hmm. I like the straight lines, and you know, it's not just geometric though. It's got a nice organic quality to it as well. Mm-hmm. I think, and I hope I wouldn't say this in the wrong way, that this would be kind of like junk art to me because it's got so many found objects in it.
You know, it's actually perfect. I don't know that she calls it junk, but hers is called mixed media assemblage, and she finds stuff, junk, things on the street.
Yeah, because that looks like a rusty can bottom to me, and just the different textures in it. I'm a total texture freak, and I love color, honestly. Color and texture, and I think that she has used color very subtly here to go with the found pieces, but also the texture is just unreal. I can just almost smell the rust on that piece of metal. It's just it's a very interesting piece.
Yeah, well, I think she has an attraction to rust, because you'll see if you look at other pieces, there's a lot of rusty pieces. So where some people, non-artists, might see something on the side of the road that's rusty, that's junk, she sees potential.
Because there's so much texture in rust alone, but the metal with the wood is just a wonderful textural sensory thing going on for me. You couldn't have led me to a better piece.
I'm so glad. Well, I thought of you, and I thought this would be a great piece for her to look at. Yeah. So I'm so glad you responded to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sue, this is her second show here. She actually showed 7 years ago this month, and I love her stuff. I mean, she finds stuff and makes pieces out of junk, and you look around, you'll see more pieces. Like if we spin around and just look at the front wall, you see that piece of rust? And that's an old can, and that's called Sunrise Over the Blue Ridge or something like that. And so it's a piece of trash. You know?
Well, I don't consider it that now.
Right.
I love that. I'm very textural, and I love the textures in it.
Yeah.
Love it, and the colors too.
Yeah, so you have the same sensibilities as her, I think. And that speaks to your own artistic creativity.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, any other thoughts about this piece, or we can get Sally here in a second?
No, I'm so cerebral. It's just all going on in here right now. Very much so. I just, I'm just floored by how many textures she's got with such few pieces.
Well, I love that one of your first comments, you love the straight lines, because look at how she's got curves on the upper part of the body, the arms, the hands,
as simply as possible.
Yeah, and then you've got straight lines that go with her legs, and it's a real wonderful kind of juxtaposition of curves and straight lines.
But you still get the movement.
You do.
You still get the movement.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would have gotten the movement if there weren't so many curves up at the top.
Right.
But you can just feel that she's dancing.
Yeah, and that's a great title, right? It tells you about the movement of the piece.
Yeah.
Well, Tarsha, you're my first.
Great to be here.
You're my first person to do Blind Date with Art.